Mhm. Great. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All the little fixes, all the little things. So, one thing that we hadn't necessarily covered in a bit is just make sure you're taking a moment before you begin. Make sure you're taking a moment to settle in, to find a sensation of connection to that which is larger than you, that which can look out for you, provide for you in ways you don't even realize you require. Just for a beat, just for a beat. And I think this morning I'm so grateful to get up, and Adam cleared the space last night and set up this studio in the living room, because it's not always a studio, it's a living room. And to come out and arrive in a space that has been prepared for you is a wonderful sensation. And every day we wake into this day that has been prepared for us. The right temperature and the light, and the trees and the season advancing in front of us. And it's such an extraordinary thing to be given so much. And instead of walking out and expecting it and sitting down and having our breakfast and getting in our car to go to work, to pause and to be astounded and to meet it and say, thank you, and I notice, and I feel the generosity that's extended to me. And then we practice in that space, in the physical space of the morning and the daylight that's been provided, and we practice in the space of mind that says, I am provided for, I am watched over, I am held, and this is good. This is the soil we make more of. This is good. So let's begin. Get 2 details going here. We'll start on hands and knees today, and it'll be a fairly physical start. And then we'll drop into a little bit of a kriya before we do our meditation. So I will have a blanket to sit on, and I'll use that to support my knees. And then I will have a strap to open the shoulders. And so on hands and knees, cat-cow for a moment, round your back, tuck your chin. Wag your tail, hips a little side to side. All the things, all the things. And then drop your navel, lift your chest, and then round. Starting right there. Open and close. Just keep the momentum going and turn your left thumb forward, drawing the shoulders apart. And turn it again so the left thumb turns away from the midline, and the fingers point back towards your left knee, opening the left side. Five, four, three, two. And turn your fingers forward. Turn your right thumb forward, turn your right fingers away. Try to draw your hands apart. And from there, turn your right thumb right and turn your right fingers back. And keep it going. Thanks so much. So that the right shoulder, back of the head, down the right side of the spine, all of that starts to open. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Put your fingers forward, shift to child, and just keep your hands still and your arms long and your hips back. So inhaling, hands, knees, tuck toes, and down dog. Inhale, hands, knees, and exhale, child's pose, folding. To rise and fold. And just keep that going. And if your pace is quicker or slower than mine, then head out and find your pace. And go one more time. And stay 3 breaths in your dog. Let your knees soften, let your heels float, let your arms extend a little further, lengthening through your spine. So it'll be fairly simple, fairly direct. We'll go in sets of 3. Hands and knees. Left heel back, right hand forward. There's a tendency to collapse, so tuck your chin, navel to spine like you were rounding. Elbow to knee and out and change. Left, elbow, out and change. Inhale, exhale, inhale, change. Keeping everything even and smooth. Gaze fixed on a point between your hands. The feet flexed, pressing into your heel as though you were closing a door behind you. Navel engaged. Just 20 seconds. And 2 and 1. Good. Knees wide, child's pose. Fold yourself back. Deeper into the hips for that warm up. And then hands back, lifting up. I'll set this aside. If you want to keep it for your moon salute, set yourself up. Hands up high. And then sweep wide and reach out. Draw yourself forward and through, a little side to side, a little forward and back, and downward facing dog. So the first one can be slow and smooth and simple. And the right foot steps up, and the left knee drops down. Rise up, and then fold, and step up, and hands wide. Sit down, thumbs up, heart up, stand up, look up, and sweep wide. Knees soft, hands down, right foot, lunge to knee. Hands up and down. Down dog. Arms long. A breath. High plank to the floor and peel open. Child's pose. Hands back, heart up, look up. Sweep wide, reach out, fold down. Draw through. Heart up. A little forward, a little back. Down dog. Steady. Left foot. High plank. Knee down, hands up. Inhale. Exhale. Step up. Hands wide, sit down, thumbs up, heart up. Look up and reach. And fold. Left foot. Lunge. Knee. Hands up and down. Down. Dog. A breath. High plank to the floor. Little cobra to child. Sit up, hands back, lift up, look up. Sweep wide and fold down. Draw through, inhale to cobra. Down dog. Right foot, lunge to knee to hands. And down. Step up, sweep wide, sit down, thumbs up, heart up, look up, and fold. Right foot, knee, hands. And down. Step back. Stay. High plank to the floor, to cobra, to child. One more. Hands back and up and wide and down. Draw through and up. Good. Down dog. Left foot. High lunge. Knee down. Hands up and down. Step up. Go wide. Sit down. Thumbs up. Heart up. Reach up. Look up. And wide and reach down. Step back. High. Low. Look up and down. Down dog. Stay 3. Stay 2. And high plank. And down. And cobra. And either child or dog. Walk out your dog if you're there. Wag your hips if you're in child. And then if you did go to child, get yourself back up. Come into dog. Walk your feet closer and closer. Knees are soft. Bring your left heel toward the floor and your right heel toward the sky. And bend your top knee and come onto your right fingertips. And with a little bend in the right, now anchor your left hand down and your left heel down, and your right fingers float. Less and less weight in those right fingers. Soften your right knee. Open the right side. Let it float open. And change sides. Right foot down. Right hand down. Feet side by side. Heel towards the right foot into the floor. Left foot high. Left fingertips, if you can, tent them. So the right side body is your stability. Soften the left knee. And the left side body is opening, 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 opening. Good. And setting down. And come to hands and knees and add a block. I will turn the other way. So putting a block, just turning so you can see under your left hand, and put your left foot flat. So I went from hands and knees, right hand to the block, right toes turn out, left hand comes across. And elbow to knee, tuck your chin, round, and then press into the floor with your hand and your left foot. And do it again, elbow in, round, and stand. So as you round, your hips go back, and then your hips come forward. Pivot your right toes towards your right hand. Let your hips come forward. Stay for 3. Right side shoulder over the right side wrist opens the chest. Until staying open isn't dropping open, it's you're fortifying the opening. And then left side down. Perfect. So bringing the block beneath your left hand. Your left toes turn out. Your right foot flat. Your right hand high. Your right hand over. And then bring your elbow to knee, tuck your chin, and open. So find open. Left hand plugs into the block, right foot plugs into the floor. And then find closed, rounding, knee in, and then out, open. And again, round, hips back and hips forward. Pivot your left foot towards your left hand. Left shoulder over the left wrist. The hip opens firm into your right outer foot. And stay for 3 breaths until you're not just open, but it takes some effort. Fortify the opening. And then right hand down and step back and find dog. Notice the right side, the left side, the length of your body. And we'll do those water salutes. I'm just turning my dog. You can stay where you are, right heel high. Right knee bends. And step your right foot up. Warrior 2. Sweep open. And go wide. And reverse. And elbow to thigh. Left hand over, just as we did on the floor. Reverse through. Reach back. Straight front leg a little further. And then warrior 2, elbow to thigh, over the top. And then sweep wide. And draw back. Good. And warrior 2, stay 3. Again, fortify the opening. 2. Weight is in your heels. Right knee goes right, left heel goes down. Straighten your front leg. Pivot your heels in, and you're holding a great ball. Sit down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pivot your right heel back. Your arms wide. Your warrior 2. Your left toes point forward. Back of the mat now. Elbow to thigh over the top. Good. Hips swing underneath you. Hips coming between your heels. And when your base is built, sweep wide, warrior 2. And then reverse. And arms wide and down to side angle, reaching over. Reaching wide, straighten your front leg, draw back, arms wide, and side angle. And go once again, all the way up and back. Little shimmy, free the hips and the chest, the jaw, the face. And as you come back through, warrior 2, stay 3. Left knee goes left, weight in your heels. Staying open. And bring your hands down. High plank to the floor. Chest up, heart up. Or lift all the way off, upward facing dog for 3. Great. Tuck toes down dog. So we come back the way that we came in. Giving ourselves a little duration, a little silence, a little time is a way to build heat and heat in the body and quiet in the mind. So right foot to the center, left heel high. Soften the left top knee. And the left foot steps up. And we return, warrior 2. Good, reverse. We'll have a little change, warrior 2, side angle, bring it over. And warrior 2, and reverse. And back. Side angle, elbow to thigh, last one. And warrior 2. So as you return, straighten your left leg, reach back. Keep your right hand down and turn it away from your leg. And keep it here as you reach your left hand down. And then rise up and out. So the right hand keeps reaching back, palm is open too. And the right hand, as it reaches back, lifts the body. Go again. Left hand to shin, right hand over the top, palm to say the floor. And then right hand down to see the hip. And the right hand over the top. And look down as your hand goes back. And look up as your hand pauses in your triangle. 3. Chest is broad. Heels are strong. 2. And use your right hand to lift you up. Good. And just as we made the ball is an option, or palms together, drop into your squat. And left hand holds the right wrist. Go up, go left, and come down. Right hand holds left wrist. Up and down. And you can always simply be doing those goddess squats in the center as though you were holding a ball. Good. One more each side. Yes. And center. Set up your feet so that right foot forward, left heel back, warrior 2. Elbow to thigh. Over the top. So good. And reverse. Straightening the front leg. Warrior 2. Deepening the legs. You're building this base. You're building a means of fortifying your choices. Front leg straight, wag your tail, shoulder open, turn your left hand away, right hand down, left hand stays. Left hand lifts you up. Open the chest, right hand down. And up. And down. And the last time, rising up, hands apart. And down. And the left hand up and over. And down. 3. Left hand high. Stay, hands apart. Legs firm beneath you, chest broad within you. High plank to chaturanga, to cobra, or lift off, upward facing, 3 breaths. Knees down, child. And you may just rock forward and back. That's option 1. Or knees together, feet together, feet flat, coming forward, little press. 10. Be quiet and steady, as though you were holding your dog. Keep the mind quiet as the body moves. 2 more. And center, set your heels out wide, set your seat to the middle. Good morning. So if I turn sideways, you can see more clearly. My fingers point away, elbows are loose, elbows gather in, heart comes up, little wag of the chest, little wag of the tail. You can shake out your feet. So there's a tendency to drop our heart moment by moment by moment. Little shimmy, little taps of the feet. Just keep it coming up. And if you need to, round, shake out the elbows. And then elbows go wide and then elbows come in. Hands go down and heart comes up. Little chest is broader, broader. Out the neck, out the jaw. Little wag. Loosen it up, tap through the feet. So that's option 1, or heel toe your feet, heels down, feet flat, toes and fingers point forward. Press your hands to lift your chest. That can be your work, or flatten your feet. And just drop your hips back. Press your hands, flatten your feet. Little side to side, little more into the feet, little forward, little back. And then drop your hips. Elbows in, hands down, heels down, hips up, a little forward, and then tabletop. 3. Inner knees falling in towards one another, and then hips down. So we'll go one more time. So the knees want to fall open, knees fall in, elbows fall in, feet fall down. So knees fall in. Little forward, little back. We'll open the front and back body, and then stand in your hands and stand in your feet with this simple discipline of choice. Reside right here. All the way down. We're going to roll to the right side. Last place, just to open the hips and give us our seat. We know this, right? Knee open, knee down. Knee open, knee down. So in our tabletop, we went front and back. And here we go left and right. Knee down, knee open. And you're really using your effort to draw the knee as open as you can without changing the chest. So the chest isn't the opening mechanism. The outer hip and inner thigh are the mechanism. One more. Good. And then right foot up and bend and tap and open and bend and tap. Owning this movement until you're 90 years old, you will not have hip replacements. Using the low back, using the abdomen, the inner and outer hip. 3. And 1. And we'll go to the other side. Because what you're doing in that is you're building strength so that when you sit up tall this way, this whole inner outer hip structure holds you. This is the ground, and this is the freedom. This is the reception. This isn't doing the work. This is established. That's why we do this to start. So asana is simply a preparation. Down and open. You're rolling your right knee as open as you can. Right knee, point your foot, bend your knee, and tap over. And open. And 2. And then let your mind become as quiet as though you were resting in dog. Last one. Excellent. Sit up tall. Cross your legs, build your seat. We'll just drop right into a little hip circle. Heels under the knees, seat strong. I'm up on my edge of my blanket. And then integrate all the movements of the morning. Integrate them. Until it becomes smooth. And then as it becomes smooth, let it quicken into the belly. A little higher up into the chest. Three, 2, coast and reverse. Start in the base. And in the quiet, find the quiet of your mind. And the mind is quiet and stable, even as the body begins to build pace. More movement doesn't move the mind. Keeping the residue of the tabletop in the chest, the heart high, the seat strong, shoulder blades back behind you, and then take that circle into the abdomen. And up into the chest, and then quiet the mind. Good. or 3 and 2. Pause tall. Just notice the body, notice the sensation. Can you feel the beat of your heart? The stability of the base, the freedom of the top. So we will do 2 gestures to bring our energy into the chest and then up and over the head. And then we'll go into our original U. Hands out, one elbow hitting the ribs and then the other. Each one is an exhalation. We're only going for a minute. Five, four, three, two. Hands up, little cups. Inhale. Hook your thumbs. Go up, go up, go up. Little wriggle, little wriggle. Release wide down. Breathe into the upper back, the sides of your shoulders, the sides of your ribs, the front of the chest, all the way into the very, very tops of your lungs. Look down, hands back. Uncross your legs, shake out your feet, knees in and out, just a second, and then recross. If you can think up, that's how I would cross. Change the opposite cross. And then bear grip is left hand open, right hand on top, elbows wide. It fits over your head like a little halo. Inhale up, exhale down, 1 minute. Five, four, three, two. Hands up, hook thumbs in, up. Tap that, heart up, chin in, pelvic floor, up, up, up. Pulse the pelvic floor. Your attention pulsing up the spine. And then releasing. Let the effort and any agitation of the movement fall away, fly away, disperse, float away. And its essence, your strength, the residue of that clarity and heat and focus remains. Your spine is tall, your breath is smooth, your palms rub. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. As I set out to find the original me, I reside in the stability of my mind. I open to listening. I bow to all that is outside and inside. The awe of all that is beyond me and the awe for all that is within me. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to all of it. I bow to the original me. Interlace my fingers. If you like, press straight out. You are warm and ready. Inhale 4, pause 4, out 4. Let it begin. As you inhale, the heart lifts, the chin tucks. As you pause, you hold that at the throat. To release, the chin lifts, the chest drops, the breath out. Jalanharabandha, catching the net of energy within the body. One more. Inhale up. Hold, heart up, chin in, arms straight. Settle into the body. Make the mouth into an O, and with a K at the back of the throat, a cannon. And breathing in. Heart up, chin in. Gather the pelvic floor. Hold the energy in the body. Be still and stable. And out the mouth. If it's too much, hands out. Just put them down without letting go. What are you willing to breathe out? Shaking at the end, all the way out, all the way out. One more round. Hands up, inhale. Hook your heart. Pelvic floor lifts. Up the spine to the midbrain. Still and steady. 3, 2. Chin up, breath out, hands down, let it go. Pause, notice. Just watching what happens. I can feel my arms, my chest, my face, my throat, especially my upper body, this upper triangle energy. And as we hold the breath next and pause and pump the belly, we'll add the fire of the low body. We'll light our seat, we'll light our foundation so that we become this golden egg of energy, of potential. So interlace the fingers, press out, same thing, inhale. Hold the breath, pump the belly goes out, the abdomen extends and then draws back toward the spine. Pump. And out. Like a cannon, you breathe in. You hold, you pump the belly. Stir up the coals of your fire and blow on them until they are flames. And we go. Three more. Last time. Bring it up, inhale. 3 sips, little cups. Hook your thumbs. Shoulders down. Pelvic floor up, heart up, chin in. And elbows soft, chin up. Exhale, hands down, palms open. Be so still and notice. Just watch. Invite your abdomen to soften and the breath to be loose and bright. in that stillness, in that light, is that stability of mind, the steadiness, constancy that is at the center of the original you. You breathe in to fill the chest and feel a sensation of expansion. And then it gathers on the exhale and returns back to the center of the chest, opening and closing. And taking that opening down through the body, past the navel, down into the low abdomen, all the way down into the floor, filling the spaces of the inner organs, the bowl of the pelvis, filling it with this stability. Not stability, a sense of self as radiant and purposed and beautiful. And then on the exhale from the base, from beyond the seat, from the earth up back to the heart. So that the stability that is yours goes all the way through and anchors you into the stability that is the earth. And on the exhalation, it takes the stability of the earth up through you, all the way to the heart. That this great living being of the earth is holding you steady, providing everything you need. On the inhale, the energy and the attention of your heart dropping down through your body, anchoring into the center of the earth. And on the exhale from the earth up through you, back to the heart, stitching yourself into the energy of this day. One more minute. And to conclude, we take that exhalation from the earth through the body, through the spine, right out the top of the head. So inhale from heart down to the ground. And exhale from ground up through spine, out the top of the head. That our thoughts are not held by gravity. Feel the form held, safe, steady, and then the consciousness can rise. A great antenna from the seat beyond the crown. 3 breaths. And let go of the technique. May you remain so beautifully balanced between the strength of your base and the reception of your crown. Do that which is worthy in your world. Take care of the details. Set things to rights, and your reception will become clear. Sweep wide. Down the middle, we'll add 3 ohms to finish. Inhale up, open, fill yourself with sound. Om Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, perfect peace. Thumbs to the forehead, center, namaste. I see you. Sat Nam. I see myself. Use it well. Take it with you. Give it away. We'll make more on Monday. Until then. Mm.